Welcome to the 49th Annual Alleghany College of Maryland All-College Awards Ceremony. Our awards for this ceremony will be presented in alphabetical order by the program or office presenting the award. Our first awards are presented by the Allied Health Technicians Program. The Outstanding Pharmacy Technician Student Award is presented to a student who displays dedication to the pharmacy technician career with exceptional enthusiasm and interest in classroom work. This year, the recipient is Deborah Kyle. Deborah came into the program moving from one healthcare setting to another. She excelled in the classroom, maintained perfect attendance, and expressed enthusiasm both in lecture and throughout her internship hours. Deborah is a spring 2021 graduate and is pursuing employment as a pharmacy technician after graduation. The Myron E. Blau Memorial Award is given to the student with the highest class GPA for the Pharmacy Technician Program. This year's recipient is Lexi Friend. Lexi completed the Pharmacy Tech 101 and 102 courses in one semester. She achieved the highest score on the Maryland Certification Exam. She maintained perfect attendance, engaged in classroom discussions, and finished her rotational hours ahead of schedule. Lexi is a fall 2020 graduate and is currently employed by the PharmaCare Network. The Outstanding Nursing Assistant Student Award is presented to the outstanding student with the highest GPA in the Nursing Assistant Program. This award goes to Rebecca Shingler. Rebecca was a great student. She finished the class with the highest GPA. Becky never missed a class until a medical issue arose during clinicals. She decided she wanted to finish with her class, so she completed extra work, did skills online, attended the campus clinicals through Microsoft Teams, and was able to complete her hours. Becky is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to pursue a job as a CNA and complete her pre-nursing classes. The Art Awards. The Outstanding Student in Art Award, Excellence in Painting 1, is presented to a student who has demonstrated excellence in craftsmanship and art, grade point average, attendance, and commitment to the field. The award this year is presented to Amy Bush. Amy is an outstanding student. She strives to do her best work, resolves issues faced when doing her work through problem-solving skills, and is always present no matter what she is faced with. Amy is working towards gaining acceptance into ACM's nursing program next semester. Athletics Program. This year's Outstanding Female and Male Student Athlete Awards are presented to both a female and a male student who represent ACM on at least one of our athletic teams. They excel academically and exemplify what it means to be a student athlete through their work ethic and commitment to both their academics and their academic teams. Receiving the Outstanding Female Student Athlete Award is Haley Malone. Haley has shown commitment to the women's basketball program, being on time for every practice, and dedicated to working hard and being better on and off the court. Her leadership was not unnoticed as she was named captain for this season. Though this school year was like none other, going through a pandemic, virtual learning, and a small, cramped basketball season, Haley was able to maintain a 3.76 GPA. Haley plans to return to ACM in the fall. Receiving the Outstanding Male Student Athlete Award is Wilvins Florizard. Wilvins is not just a stellar student athlete, he is a stellar person as well. His work ethic and dedication have allowed him to see high levels of success on and off the court. His positive attitude and high character intangibles will allow him to reach his ultimate goal. He is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to transfer from ACM to one of the D1, D2, or NAIA schools that have been recruiting him. Automotive Technology Program. The Outstanding Automotive Technology Student Award is presented to the student that demonstrates, without effort, the ability to complete their work in a timely manner and use those talents helping others to achieve their higher goals, along with a willingness to lead without question, answer without hesitation, and influence others positively. This year's recipient is Nathan Fazenbaker. During these most challenging times, Nathan stepped up and concentrated heavily on completing his education. Nathan has been mindful of others, observant of his classmates' needs, and has gone above and beyond to help when applicable. Nathan has continually had employment on his mind, as a job is waiting for him upon graduation. Nathan is a spring 2021 graduate and will be working at Deal Ford in Grantsville after graduation. Business Program. The Business Professionalism Award is presented to the students with outstanding work ethic, good leadership and interpersonal skills, potential as a business person, and above a 3.0 GPA. This year's recipients are Devin Warbington and Michelle Wilt. Devin graduated summa cum laude in fall 2020 with a degree in Arts and Sciences Business Accounting. He plans to obtain his bachelor's degree from Frostburg State University in fall 2022. Michelle graduated summa cum laude in December 2020 with a degree in Arts and Sciences Business Accounting as well. She is working in the accounting department of the Bedford Farm Bureau. The Outstanding Business Student Award is presented to students who have demonstrated academic excellence as evidenced by GPA, a strong work ethic, and have the ability to interact with professors and students. This year's recipients are Adam Businski and Mark Meckley. Adam started attending ACM when he was 16 and will be graduating this spring from both high school and ACM with an associate's degree in business administration summa cum laude. He plans to go to Trevecca University in Nashville to obtain a bachelor's degree in music business. After graduating from ACM summa cum laude last fall with an AAS in business management, Mark is now finishing a bachelor's degree with Liberty University in the online in Business Administration International Business Program. He would like to pursue a career in logistics or supply chain management and is currently working the night shift at REI Distribution Center in Bedford. Computer Technology Program. Recipients chosen for the Outstanding Student in Computer Technology achieved academic excellence in their designated computer technology disciplines with a 3.9 or higher GPA. These highly motivated students have demonstrated an outstanding work ethic, professionalism, leadership, and the ability to network well with others, all characteristics that demonstrate their potential to succeed in the field of computer science. This year's recipients are Austin Buzzard, Thomas Fair, Veronica McMillan, and Jacob Scanlon. All four students achieved academic excellence in computer technology with a 4.0 GPA. Austin graduated fall 2020 and works for Upward Broadband, an up-and-coming WISP that serves much of South Central Pennsylvania. For the future, Austin plans to add Computer TIA A+ to his list of certifications, ever-evolving field of IT. Tom plans to use his degree as a foundation for continuous learning and self-growth. He is also a fall 2020 graduate, and as he begins his new career, Tom says he is eager to use his degree to be an effective contributor in the field of technology. Veronica is a spring 2021 graduate and is hoping to get a job in the technology field using her associate's degree in cybersecurity. She has applied for the apprenticeship at IBM and is hoping to get hired. Jacob is also a spring 2021 graduate and plans on working in network maintenance or help desk. Later, he plans on going back to school to get his bachelor's degree. Criminal Justice Program. The Outstanding Student in Criminal Justice, Victor Rushline Award, is presented to a graduating student from the Criminal Justice Program with at least a 3.0 overall GPA and at least a 3.5 GPA and no grades less than a C in the program. The student participated in at least one co-curricular or extracurricular activity in the program and at least one professional student society at ACM. Work experience and community service can also be considered in lieu of participation in college-organized activities. This year, the award is presented to Tynesha Getz. Tynesha has been an excellent study of the criminal justice program, earning very high grades in all of her classes. Following graduation, she plans to attend Frostburg State University and then work as a police officer and ultimately become a criminal investigator. She is a spring 2021 graduate. The Outstanding Student in Criminal Justice, Program Extra Mile Award is presented to a graduating criminal justice student who plans to transfer to a college or university to further their studies in criminal justice. The student has at least a 3.0 overall GPA and at least a 3.5 GPA with no grades less than a C in the program. The student participated in at least one co-curricular or extracurricular activity in the program and at least one professional student society at ACM. Work experience and community service can also be considered in lieu of participation in college organized activities. This year's recipient is Marissa Arnone. Marissa has been an excellent student in the criminal justice program, always willing to go the extra mile. She is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to pursue her dream of becoming a police officer and later continue her education working toward a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Culinary Arts Program. The Outstanding Student in Culinary Arts Award is given to a student who has a minimum GPA of 3.0 and demonstrates high levels of proficiency in the fundamentals of cooking, leadership, and customer service. This year's recipient is Joshua Warren. Joshua exemplifies what a successful chef should be. First and foremost, he is a lifelong learner who is highly intelligent, possessing an excellent set of culinary skills, coupled with a tenacious and persistent spirit in his daily efforts, always guided by quality performance and results. Josh is a spring 2021 graduate and plans on joining the workforce immediately upon graduation. Dental Hygiene Program. The Outstanding Achievement in Pharmacology Award is presented to the student with the highest average in pharmacology. This year, the recipient is Caitlin Shetler. Caitlin earned the highest degree in pharmacology and is a spring 2021 graduate. The Outstanding Achievement in Oral Pathology Award is presented to the student with the highest average in oral pathology. This year's recipient is Caitlin Shetler. She again earned the highest average in oral pathology. The Outstanding Achievement in Oral Periodontology Award is presented to the student with the highest average in periodontology. This year, the award is presented to Morgan Clark. Morgan is a spring 2021 graduate. Forestry Program. The William L. Cones Award for Outstanding Second-Year Student is presented to the student or students that have earned the respect of their peers, shows professionalism, serves the college, and achieves academic success. This year's recipients are Cody Clapper and Grace Mueller. Cody is a spring 2021 graduate and is an exceptional student and hardworking individual. He has exhibited a genuine interest in forestry and in the tools of the trade while at ACM. His hardworking nature and enthusiasm for the profession of forestry made him a joy to have in class. Cody is graduating and plans to obtain employment as a forest technician after graduation. Grace has been an exemplary student during her time at ACM. She is always enthusiastic and extremely hardworking. Her passion for learning was often evident through class projects. Grace is always willing to lend a helping hand, whether it was to a classmate or the faculty or forestry club. Grace is graduating this spring and plans to work in Nebraska for the Bureau of Indian Affairs to complete a black walnut tree inventory after graduation. The Glenn O. Workman Plant Sciences Award is given to a student based on their GPA in plant science, their overall GPA, work ethic, and commitment to the field of plant science. This year, the recipient is Tristan Sharon. Tristan exhibits great enthusiasm in his plant science courses. He is always interested in learning plants and strives to succeed. His most notable achievement this semester was earning above 100% on a dendrology quiz. History Program. The Sister Mary Aliceblienger Award is presented for Outstanding Achievement in History. This year, the recipient is Trent Harris. Trent cares deeply about history. He is a good writer who asks great questions and has passion for history. He makes great contributions to class and provides a shining example to his classmates. He is becoming a scholar of history. Trent is a spring 2021 graduate. The Clio Award is presented for excellence in history. This year's recipient is Wesley Mason. Wesley is a serious student. He is dedicated to his study of history. He is thoughtful and curious. Wesley asks great questions, and he is always ready for class and has a growing passion for history. Over his 2 years at ACM, he has become an excellent scholar. Hospitality Management Program. Outstanding Student in Dietary Management Award is presented to the student who has a minimum 3.0 GPA and demonstrates leadership, initiative, and a commitment to working with others and helping them reach their health and nutrition goals. This year's recipient is Jennifer Thomas. Jennifer has demonstrated excellence in scholastic achievement in several programs in hospitality management and culinary arts. She is compassionate, intelligent, a confident leader, and always seeking new challenges and opportunities. Her diverse degrees and certificates will open many doors for her on her life's journey. Jennifer is a spring 2021 graduate and is planning to pursue a challenging career in an industry that offers diverse opportunities. The Outstanding Student in Hotel and Restaurant Management Award is presented to a student with a minimum GPA of 3.0 and demonstrates leadership, initiative, and a service philosophy. This year's recipient is Kenton Four. Kenton has been an exceptional student, as evidenced by the respect earned from fellow students and the faculty. He offered to assist us while a staff member was enjoying maternity leave. He has an authentic servant heart with a true passion for the hospitality industry. He will graduate this summer and is planning to pursue a management position in an upscale lodging or food service operation. Human Service Program. The Academic and Clinical Achievement Award is given to students with a high GPA, exceptional ethical standards, strong work ethic, outstanding attendance, commitment to the helping field and to community service. The recipients must also be exemplary students and active listeners that have demonstrated servant leadership skills and are an example to others in mind, body, and spirit, with outstanding evaluations from clinical supervisors. The recipients are selected by the Human Service faculty and represent the best qualities and highest standards of ACM's Human Service Program. The recipients are Kiera Iliano and Stephen Kraft. Kiera excelled academically and at her field placement sites, where she received outstanding evaluations from her supervisors. She demonstrated the 3 core functions of the human service profession: genuineness, empathy, and unconditional positive regard, while supporting the children and adults that she worked with throughout the program. Kiera will be an asset to the helping field and will continue to advocate for those who are in need. Kiera is a spring 2021 graduate who plans to attend Frostburg State University to pursue a bachelor's degree in social work. Stephen's passion is to create a better world for everyone around him and to advocate for those suffering and in need of help. His dedication to learning was demonstrated in both the classroom and field placement sites, where he received outstanding evaluations from site supervisors. Stephen has overcome many obstacles to be where he is today and will be an asset to the human service field. Recipients for the Rodney Frazier Award for Advocacy must be able to add those whom society does not hear or see, bring people together to talk about the tough issues no one else wants to address, empower others to take stands and seek solutions, and passionately believe in a vision of social justice for all people. This year's recipient is Kiera Iliano. Kiera has demonstrated her commitment to advocacy both in her field placements and in her work in the community. She represents ACM as the student representative on the Community Advisory Board and is active in social justice initiatives through the NAACP. Over the last 2 years, she has found her voice and will be a powerful role model for women and young girls. Kiera is a spring 2021 graduate. The Barb Molinex Velveteen Rabbit Award for Personal and Professional Development is selected by classmates and given to a student with persistence, strength, resilience, and courage in the face of numerous obstacles, a willingness to risk and grow, the ability and commitment to transform personal challenges into opportunities, to support and advocate for others, has humility and concern and compassion for others, is open to feedback, support, and challenge from faculty, clinical supervisors, and students, as well as a passion for people, partnerships, and possibilities. This year's recipients are Stephen Kraft and Tabitha Vassar. Stephen is an outstanding student who has excelled in fieldwork and in the classroom despite many challenges in his life. He is a servant leader who is deeply respected by the community and his classmates. After spending the spring semester as an intern with Congressman Trone's D.C. office, Stephen is planning a social work or law career in social justice activism. Tabitha has excelled in all aspects of the Human Service Program, academic and clinical, and has been a shining example of a passion for learning and professional growth. In addition, her human service classmates recognized her courage and persistence in the face of multiple challenges and her commitment to working with young people who have been marginalized as a result of life experiences. Tabitha is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to attend Frostburg State University after graduation. Humanities Program. The Outstanding Student in the Humanities Award is given to a student who has completed or is in the process of completing at least 3 courses in the humanities: English, philosophy, and writing. The students must have earned at least a 3.5 GPA in these courses and demonstrated an interest in continued study of the humanities. This year, the award goes to Lily Johnson. Lily is not only a good student in philosophy 199, Thanatos, Death and Dying, right now, she is also outstanding as to her future plans, as she intends to continue in the class's field of thanatology at the highest level to become a medical examiner, and it shows in her excellent work in every class session. The Reverend George Hazen Memorial Scholarship is donated each year by the Student Government Association and goes to a full-time student entering their second year at ACM with a minimum GPA of 3.25. The student must plan to transfer to a 4-year institution and plan to pursue a career in cultural studies. This year, the recipient is Cammie Miller. Cammie currently has a 3.9 GPA and is enrolled in the teacher education program. After graduating from ACM, she plans to get her bachelor's degree in education and become a teacher. Legal Studies Program. The Outstanding Legal Studies Student Award is presented to a distinguished scholar of legal studies. This year, the award is presented to Mariah Brown and Katrina Rhodes. Mariah has excelled in the Legal Studies program and in all of her studies at Alleghany College of Maryland, earning a perfect 4.0 GPA. Mariah has consistently worked hard, had a positive attitude, and has been an exemplary student. She is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to work as a paralegal in the local community. Katrina has also excelled in the Legal Studies Certificate program at Alleghany College of Maryland, earning a perfect 4.0 GPA, all while working for a local law office. She is a spring 2021 graduate and is also planning to work as a paralegal in the local community. Math Program. The Outstanding Mathematics Achievement Award is presented to a student that has started in a developmental math course and completed at least 2 college-level math courses, receiving a grade of at least a B in every course. This year's recipient is Joseph Klink. Joseph has been a model online student. He completes assignments on time and asks for help and more time when needed. Joseph plans to continue on to complete a degree in engineering or a related field. The Outstanding Mathematics Student Award is presented to a student that has at least a B average and is enrolled in Calculus 2 or higher. The student must also have the highest grade in Calculus 2 or higher. This year, the award is presented to Arthur Pradkin. Arthur has worked tirelessly to complete Calculus 2 with a grade of A. He is always ready to ask questions or suggest alternative ways to complete a problem. Arthur takes his learning beyond the classroom by searching out other resources, to gain a complete understanding of the course material. Arthur is currently completing the prerequisites to be admitted to a Master of Sciences in Applied Statistics program. Medical Administrative Assistant Program. The Medical Administrative Assistant Spirit Award is presented to a medical administrative assistant student who continuously seeks to improve their knowledge and skills and who has demonstrated a positive attitude, outstanding interpersonal skills, and professionalism. The recipient of this award has shown the ability to work well with other students, faculty, and staff. This year, the award is presented to Nikki Winter. Nikki came to ACM after the local Verso plant closed, and employees were offered the opportunity for retraining. Nikki grasped the chance to come to college and has been an excellent student in the program. She is a hardworking person and always prepared for class. Her enthusiasm for learning is apparent in all of her classes. She is respected by her fellow students and will do well in her chosen career. Nikki is a spring 2021 graduate. Medical Assistant Program. The Medical Assistant Spirit Award is based on the American Association of Medical Assistants Code of Ethics and Creed. The recipient of this award upholds the high standards and principles in the profession, continuously seeks to improve their knowledge and skills, and participates in service activities that improve the health and well-being of the community. This year, the award goes to Kira Cheney. Kira always comes to class with a smile on her face, no matter the challenges she is facing. At her practicum site, she demonstrated a professional manner and team-based approach at all times, and helped in all areas without being asked. She performed her medical assistant responsibilities with compassion, empathy, and accuracy. Her dedication and compassion is very evident. No job is too big or too small for her to tackle and complete successfully. Kira holds the AAMA Medical Assistant Core Values by actively participating in the delivery of quality health care and promoting patient safety and well-being. She contributes to a positive health care experience for all patients and demonstrates integrity and respect and protects patient confidentiality. Kira embraces change, growth, and learning and qualifies to take her AAMA CMA exam this summer. The Medical Assistant Achievement Award is based on the American Association of Medical Assistants Code of Ethics and Creed. The recipient of this award upholds the high standards and principles in the profession, continuously seeks to improve their knowledge and skills, and who has demonstrated a positive attitude, outstanding interpersonal skills, and professionalism. The recipient of this award has shown the ability to work well with other students, faculty, and staff. This year it is presented to Alexandria Black. Allie has served as the Vice President of the Medical Assistant Club for the 2020-2021 year. She has led the way in building both community connections and connections within the classroom. Allie is always ready to help her fellow classmates, whether it's with studying, homework, or non-school related things. She is dedicated to upholding the American Association of Medical Assistants Code of Ethics. Allie acts with integrity and adheres to the highest standards for personal and professional conduct. Both in the classroom and at her practicum site, she displays fairness and honesty and encourages other medical assistant students to act in a professional manner. Allie qualifies to take her AAMA CMA exam this summer and is a spring 2021 graduate. Medical Laboratory Technology Program. The Outstanding Medical Laboratory Technology Student Award is presented to a second-year MLT student that demonstrates academic, clinical, and professional excellence. This year, it's presented to Josie Rundquist. Josie has been an outstanding student with a 4.0 GPA in the clinical laboratory curriculum. She has the highest clinical examination and practical scores in her clinical class. Josie will be an outstanding asset to the profession. She is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to pursue a career in the Berkeley County, West Virginia area after graduation. Multimedia Technology Program. The Terry Feck Award for Outstanding Achievement in Multimedia Technology degree program is given to the top student in the program who also shows dedication and performance within the multimedia profession, specifically in audio production, graphic design, photography, and video production. This year, Shayna Thomas is the recipient. After graduating from ACM in December, Shayna transferred to Frostburg State University to major in mass communications with a minor in graphic design. She just completed an internship at Frostburg State University as part of the production crew to record recitals and concerts, and was also given the opportunity to direct. Music Program. The Music Education Award is presented to a student who has shown dedication, passion for teaching, and academic success in the music classroom. This year's recipient is Riley Easton. Riley showed her passion for teaching in all of her class projects. She went above and beyond with her projects and assignments, and was a joy to have in class. Nurse Managed Wellness Clinic. The Wellness Award recognizes a fourth semester nursing student who has supported the mission of the Nurse Managed Wellness Clinic to provide disease prevention, health promotion, and wellness services to ACM and the local communities, and to educate clients to be informed, self-directed consumers of healthcare. The recipient was selected by the nursing faculty based on their clinical performance during the Nurse Managed Wellness Clinic activities. The recipient has participated in a minimum of 12 hours in the clinic, demonstrates values of health promotion and disease prevention, advocates for best practice and evidence-based care, demonstrates exceptional communication skills in developing rapport with students and healthcare team members and peers, and models lifelong learning. The recipient of the Wellness Award has demonstrated professional behavior and is an advocate for patients, supporting patients' autonomy and holistic care, which are essential concepts to the nursing and allied health programs. This year, the recipient is Emily Fierro. Emily volunteered for extra time in the Nurse Managed Wellness Clinic. She helps other students and goes the extra step to provide evidence-based care to her patients. Emily models professional interaction with students, addressing concerns, questions, and provides anticipatory guidance. Emily is a spring 2021 graduate. Nursing Program. The Margaret Keller Memorial Award is given in memory of the first nursing program director to students demonstrating academic excellence in nursing. This year, the recipients are Caitlin Booth, Megan Marks, and Allison Chenal. All three have demonstrated academic excellence throughout the program. They are all spring 2021 graduates and will be seeking employment and/or pursuing a higher degree in nursing. The Nursing Faculty Award is given to students with outstanding bedside nursing. This year, the recipients are Christy Carbaugh, Heather Lamb, and Ashley Robinson. All three demonstrated overall excellence in nursing, both in the classroom and the clinical setting. They are all spring 2021 graduates who will be seeking employment and continuing for a higher degree in nursing after graduation. Occupational Therapy Assistant Program. The Occupational Therapy Assistant Leadership Award is presented to a student in the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program who demonstrates outstanding leadership in the classroom, takes an active role in the life of the Student Occupational Therapy Assistant (SOTA) Club, displays effective communication skills, motivates others, and leads by example. This year, the recipient is Ashley Evans. Ashley has always and continues to set an example of leadership in and out of the classroom. She gives her limited personal time and commits herself to the advancement of others around her. She demonstrates genuine empathy and inclusivity. Ashley will be graduating this summer and plans to pursue an occupational therapy traveling practitioner employment after graduation. Pathways Program. The Emerging Leader in Trio Excellence Elite Award recipients must possess a cumulative 2.5 GPA or higher, be graduating with an associate's degree from ACM, be an active participant who is in good standing in the Pathways for Success TRIO Student Support Services Program, and demonstrate leadership qualities through service to the Pathways Program and ACM. This year's recipients are Amy Collins and Stephen Kraft. Amy embodies the mission of TRIO and has been an active participant and leader and mentor to other students in the program. She continues to refer new students to Pathways for Success and believes that the program was fundamental to her success. She is a spring 2021 graduate and will be completing her bachelor's degree after graduation. Stephen has been an outstanding student and leader in the Pathways program from the moment he started with the program. He is always willing to represent first-generation students in many capacities and represents the mission of TRIO. He is also a spring 2021 graduate, pursuing a bachelor's degree at Frostburg State University after graduation. The recipients of the GRIT Award for Most Improved Student must be graduating with an associate's degree from ACM, be active participants who are in good standing in the Pathways for Success TRIO Student Support Services Program, and demonstrate academic and non-cognitive growth through their GPA and campus community involvement, and display grit as defined by courage and resolve, strength of character, goal-oriented, self-control, spirit, fortitude, tenacity, and determination. This year's recipients are Margaret Lemaster, Barbara Miller, and Russell Reed. Margaret has never given up despite roadblocks placed in her path during her time at ACM. She has been an active participant in Pathways for Success program and always persistent in her goal of finishing a degree about which she is passionate. She is a spring 2021 graduate who plans to seek employment in the multimedia graphic design field after graduation. Barbara has never given up on her goal of finishing her degree and becoming a teacher. She is a very active participant in TRIO and has worked hard to graduate this May while raising 2 young children in the midst of a pandemic. She is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to complete her bachelor's degree at Frostburg State University after graduation. Russell came to ACM after being displaced in his job at the Luke paper mill. After a few months into his new adventure as a college student, all of his courses moved online due to the pandemic, and Russ never missed a beat and continued earning A's in his courses. As a standout student and veteran, he will graduate with honors this spring. He is also planning to start a job in the field of computer science and cybersecurity after graduation. The TRIO Scholar Award Program recipients must possess a cumulative 3.25 GPA or higher, be graduating with an associate's degree from ACM, and be an active participant who is in good standing in the Pathways for Success TRIO Student Support Services Program. This year's recipients are Joshua Clark and Emily Ingram. Josh will graduate from ACM this spring with a 4.0 GPA, despite working a full-time job, attending school full-time, and being a father to young children in the midst of a pandemic. Josh is a wonderful role model for other TRIO students and has been a very active member of the program. He is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to attend Frostburg State University to finish his bachelor's degree after graduation. Emily will graduate with a 4.0 GPA this May in teacher education. She has been an active member of the TRIO program at ACM, serving as a leader, mentor, and hardworking student, no matter what roadblocks tried to stop her. She is a spring 2021 graduate who plans to attend Frostburg State University to finish a bachelor's degree in teacher education. Phi Theta Kappa. The Phi Theta Kappa Special Recognition Award is presented to a member or members of the Phi Theta Kappa Omicron Pi chapter who demonstrate leadership and service to the chapter. This year, the recipients are Emily Ingram and Rachel Mickle. Emily served as the Vice President of Fellowship. She led several fellowship events for the chapter and took a lead during member meetings and officer meetings. She was recognized by Phi Theta Kappa as an All-Maryland Academic Second Team member. Rachel served as the Maryland, D.C. State President for the Phi Theta Kappa Middle States region and was an integral member of the chapter's Honors and Action Committee, which was recognized by the Middle States region as a distinguished project. She was selected by Phi Theta Kappa as the 2021 New Century Workforce Scholar, scoring the highest of applicants in the state of Maryland, and is an All-Maryland Academic First Team member. Psychology Program. The Dr. Sharon Hot Psychology Award is presented to the student with the highest overall grade point average, with special attention to GPA in the psychology curriculum. This year, the award is presented to Quincy McMath. Quincy is a superior psychology student who has demonstrated an ability to grasp the intricacies of the science of psychology. Quincy's work is excellent and reveals a bright future in psychology. President's Life. The Supernova Scholarship is given to a returning Willowbrook Woods student with a minimum 2.0 GPA, a clean judicial or disciplinary record, that has made positive contributions to the Willowbrook Woods community, is a good environmental steward, and a positive role model for other Willowbrook Woods students. This year's recipient is Olivia Chappie. Olivia has excelled in the classroom and within the Willowbrook Woods community. She serves as a good role model for all students. Respiratory Therapy Program. The Excellence in Respiratory Therapy Award is presented to the student who has achieved the highest GPA in the respiratory therapist curriculum. This year's recipient is Davina Cutter. Davina is an excellent student and maintained a 4.0 in her respiratory classes. She is a mentor to all of the students and is a pleasure to work with in the classroom and clinics. Many therapists have commented on her professionalism and excellent rapport with her students and peers. She will be an asset to whatever facility she chooses. Davina is a spring 2021 graduate. Science Program. The Outstanding Achievement in Human Anatomy and Physiology Award is given to a student who has earned an A in Biology 207 and 208 and one other science course. This year's recipient is Natasha Woods. Natasha currently holds the highest average in Biology 208, Anatomy and Physiology of the Human 2, and will finish with an A. As a requirement for the award, she has also completed Biology 207, Anatomy and Physiology of the Human 1 last fall with an A, and additionally received an A in Biology 201 as part of her Occupational Therapy Assistant degree in 2007. While Natasha currently works in the Occupational Therapy Assistant in Home Health, she is currently pursuing her nursing degree. The Outstanding Achievement in Microbiology Award is presented to a student based on their interest in science and microbiology and their overall performance in the microbiology lab. This year, the recipient is Philip Dodson. Philip entered the course with a strong understanding of the prerequisite content and was proactive in completing assignments ahead of schedule. He grasped the new material quickly and maintained a high A grade in the course. He showed a deeper level of understanding in the course content than his peers and showed genuine interest in microbiology by asking about further details beyond what he was required to know. Philip is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to attend Penn State Harrisburg to complete a bachelor's degree in biobehavioral health after graduation. The Outstanding Achievement in Phage Hunter Research Award is presented to a student who has shown exceptional work ethic and commitment to the Phage Hunter Research Program. This year, the recipient is William O'Boyle. William was part of the Fall 2020 Phage Hunters team that annotated the Strathdee phage genome, now peer-reviewed and published in GenBank. He went above and beyond this work by further refining his poster and presenting it at the Howard Hughes Medical Institute's C-Phage Symposium and at the 6th Annual Maryland Collegiate STEM Conference. William is a spring 2021 graduate. Outstanding Achievement in Physics Award is presented to a student based on their GPA in physics, their overall GPA, and excellent performance in the physics lab. This year, the award is presented to Christian Spear. Christian was outstanding all year in general physics. He showed a rare combination of insight and attention to meticulous detail when tackling both word problems and new topics. His professor wrote, "I got pleasure in finding a small math error on his last exam. He mistakenly moved a decimal point. He had been pointing out all my stupid math errors during lecture all year. I finally got him back." Christian plans on pursuing a mechanical engineering degree after he graduates. The Outstanding Achievement in Chemistry Award is presented to a student based on their GPA in organic chemistry, general chemistry, overall GPA, work ethic, and commitment to the field of chemistry and STEM education. This year, the award is presented to Christian Spear. Christian has pursued chemistry with zeal and diligence. He is a class leader who has shared his knowledge and skills with his classmates. The Outstanding Achievement in General Biology Award is presented to a student with exceptional grades, work ethic, and commitment to the biological sciences. This year, the award is presented to William O'Boyle. William was always engaged in class, showing the kind of curiosity that drives the science of biology. He was very eager to do more and was persistent in his bid to become a work-study student in the science department. He shows a quiet enthusiasm for all of the tasks assigned to him and is always willing to help and learn more. William is a spring 2021 graduate. Sociology Program. The Changemaker Sociology Award is presented to a student who has achieved a GPA over 3.0, is active in community service and on campus, is passionate about social justice, and working to create a better world through leadership and involvement in the community. This year, the award is presented to Joshua Clark. Joshua is a graduating sociology major who has been active in many civic engagement events on campus while attending ACM. He is a longtime member of the Democracy Commitment Committee on campus and a student leader who has led deliberative dialogues to encourage democratic engagement, voter registration, and civic learning. Teacher Education Program. Recipients of the Service to Children Award demonstrate the prerequisite professional attributes for educators, such as empathy, reliability, perseverance, and creativity, in addition to a strong commitment to meeting the needs of children. This year's recipients are Kirby Butler, Ashley Cutter, Emily Ingram, Barbara Miller, Tristan Stallman, and Jarrett Stevenson. Kirby has steadily grown as a pre-service teacher with each passing semester. He collaborates with his peers, asks clarifying questions, and has worked diligently to improve his writing skills, lesson planning, and other academic areas. When working in assistantships, Kirby is calm, caring, positive, and an excellent support for both middle school and elementary students. He is a spring 2021 graduate who is planning to pursue a bachelor's degree in teacher education at Frostburg State University after graduation. Ashley is one of the hardest working students the faculty of the teacher education program have had the pleasure of knowing. Her love for children and her desire to teach is evident in every assignment and project she completes. Ashley will work tirelessly, always with a smile, to create a classroom where all of her students feel successful. She is also a spring 2021 graduate, planning to attend Frostburg State University for her bachelor's degree in teacher education. Emily emulates the word teacher. She is thoughtful and gentle. Emily is passionate about learning all she can about children's needs and how to support their growth. Her classroom will be bright, joyful, and alive with children learning, creating, and thriving. She is also a spring 2021 graduate, planning to attend Frostburg State for a bachelor's degree in teacher education. Barbara Miller exudes grit and resiliency. She has never wavered in her desire to become a teacher and has worked tirelessly to earn her degree from ACM. She has a dedication to loving and nurturing children that is unmatched as both a mother and a future teacher. She is also a spring 2021 graduate, pursuing her bachelor's degree in teacher education at Frostburg State University after graduation. Tristan is an exemplary teacher education student. She is enthusiastic and excited about her future career, and any school will be lucky to employ her as a teacher. Tristan will be the type of teacher we all wish our children could have, kind, gentle, and compassionate. She is also a spring 2021 graduate, attending Frostburg State University for a bachelor's degree in teacher education after graduation. Jarrett, or JT, is a model of respect and work ethic. JT has not only been a patient guidance to our elementary and middle school students during tutoring, but a conscientious student, a thorough listener, a positive presence, and a collaborative member of his classes, all while continuing to be a team member on the Allegheny College of Maryland baseball team. JT is a spring 2021 graduate and plans to attend Frostburg State University for his bachelor's degree in teacher education. The Democracy Commitment. The Excellence in Civic Engagement Award is presented to the student selected as an exemplar of civic engagement by the Democracy Commitment Committee based on their participation in community and civic engagement projects throughout the academic year. This year's recipient is Annette Ritter. Annette is a Human Service Program student and is president of the Peace Club at Allegheny College of Maryland. She is also a student representative of the Democracy Commitment Committee at the college. She has been very active this year, strategizing and planning many civic engagement activities, and will continue next year. Veteran Services. The Outstanding Veteran Graduate Award is presented to a student who has served at least 6 months of active duty, has a 3.0 GPA or better, been involved in Allegheny College of Maryland through student clubs and organizations or as a work-study student, and displays a positive attitude for fellow veterans and students. This year the award is presented to Mark Turgeon. Mark has been an outstanding student at ACM. He left a good job to pursue his passion of working in the forestry industry. He already has a job offer and will be gainfully employed upon graduation. Mark has worked as a VA work-study while balancing the rigor of being a full-time student, and has been very helpful to some of his other veteran students in the Veteran Center. Mark is a true ACM success story. He is a spring 2021 graduate. This concludes the 49th Annual All-College Awards Ceremony. We want to wish the award recipients congratulations and best of luck in their future endeavors.